Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
School basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams. This is Tennessee's most complete high school basketball coverage.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Ray's Axe, South Fork Physical Therapy, Lumber King, Potter's Ace Hardware, Salvage LLC, Highland Telephone and Highland Communications, Mark's Family Pharmacy, TNT Car Wash, and by title sponsor, First National Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening. Welcome to Highlander basketball on the IH Sports Network. Tuesday night high school basketball from Highlander Gym, as our Scott Highlanders will play host to the South Doyle Lady Keys and Cherokees in doubleheader action tonight. You're following our broadcast on the IH Sports Network. You can follow us on the ihsports.net. .com. No, it's ihsports.net. I'll get it right in a minute. Website. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on YouTube Live. All of those ways that you can follow Highlander basketball tonight as the Highlanders play host to the South Doyle Cherokees. Let's set up the girls' game coming up first this evening between the Lady Cherokees and our Lady Highlanders. The Lady Highlanders coming off of a victory Friday night at Halls High School, 57-42. That improved the Lady Highlander overall record to 3 wins, 6 losses, and also gave us our first district win of the season. For the South Doyle Lady Cherokees, they're coached by David Scott. They have a 4-win, 3-loss record. They play in District 5 AAA. On the season, they have wins over Carter, Carnes, Pigeon Forge, and Carnes. Again, there are no common opponents in that match right there. So we look at that and know that the Lady Highlanders, coached by Jake Wright, assisted by Morgan Boyd and Emily Markham, will have a good test on their hands tonight, as there's a senior-laden team on the Lady Cherokees tonight. In terms of boys play, the Highlanders take on the South Doyle Cherokees. The Cherokees coached by Ryan Moss. They have a 6-win, 1-loss record and also play in District 5. They have wins this season over Carter, Cosby, North Hall, Georgia, Pigeon Forge, William Blunt, and Carnes. Last season, the Cherokees were 51-37 losers to the Highlanders at South Doyle High School. South Doyle finished with an 11-win, 10-loss season, and now we'll see if the Highlanders can still maintain that advantage as the boys' game comes up a little later. The Highlanders, their first loss this past Friday night at Halls, a 67-63 win for Halls. The Highlanders got behind early, stayed behind. Halls got some big runs going. The Highlanders fought their way back, but in the fourth quarter, the Highlanders could never get on top again, and Halls, with a couple of free throws late in the game, they win 67-63. So the Highlanders looking to get another streak started, and our Lady Highlanders looking to keep their win streak going. That's a look at the matchup and our opponents tonight, the South Doyle Lady Cherokees and South Doyle Cherokees. Let's go ahead. We'll step aside for this break. This will be a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll start looking at the night starting lineups and more as your Highlander pregame continues.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to our Highlander pregame. The player to watch for on South Doyle is Skylar Burgess. She's a senior, and she put a great offensive show on when the Lady Highlanders played South Doyle last season and picked up a win there. Lady Highlanders played okay in that game, just could not control Burgess. The boys team for South Doyle, they are a very athletic team. You can tell by their one-loss record at 6 wins and 1 loss that they'll give the Highlanders a good going over tonight. I hope it's not a going over. I hope it's a good game and that our Highlanders get back on the winning streak. One thing I want to mention, there was a lot of conversation coming out of halls last night about refereeing and so forth and so on, and what I want to remind our fans, it's all about sportsmanship. I believe in our Highlander fans and supporters. I believe that we show good sportsmanship. I also believe that we have respect and courtesy for our visitors, and I hope that we'll show that to our visiting teams throughout the course of the season. Great respect to the players, coaches, their fans, and sometimes, as bad as I hate to mention it, as I let the other shoe drop right here, this segment's called The Other Shoe, Sam. It's about officiating. Look, they do the best job that they can. Their minds are full of everything that's going on down there on the court. In another Let the Shoe Drop segment, I'll talk about spatial awareness or spatial recognition. That's a scientific theory, and I'll espouse that sometime. But hopefully we always respect our referees. And remember, they have a tough job to do. While we want out of referees, they're consistent. They call a good, consistent game against both teams. So they can either be consistently bad against both teams, consistently good for both teams, as long as they're not one or the other to the various teams. So they have a tough job to do. I'm up here, and yes, while I respect them, I sometimes make fun of them. My favorite comment over the years has been, look, when they make a call down there, the referees are on the floor. I'm up here. I think I have a better advantage than they have sometimes as far as seeing the game and what goes on down on the floor, except for when I haven't cleaned my glasses. So that's my Let the Shoe Drop moment for this week. And throughout the course of the season, I'll have some other Let the Shoe Drop moments. I'm quite well sure that's just the way it goes in sports broadcasting. And the Lady Highlanders in their home white jerseys, the Lady Keys, they'll be in their visiting red jerseys. So a lot of similarities between the two teams. And right now we're going to step aside. This will be a break as we get ready for tonight's opening lineups.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Highlander Gym. Now the starting lineup for Coach David Scott and the South Doyle Cherokees. Number 1 is Skylar Burgess. Number 3 is Chloe Wade. Number 4 is Michaela Wilkerson. Number 10 is Bailey Conkin. And number 21 is Terriana Griffin. And now we're ready for the starting lineups for our Lady Highlanders, coached by Jake Wright. Number 11, a senior, is Julie Llewellyn. Number 15, a sophomore, is Julie Lawson. Number 23, a freshman, is Brittany Morrow. Number 24, a junior, Annaline Woodward. And our final starter, a senior, number 32, that's Elena Duncan. Again, Coach Wright and his assistants Morgan Boyd and Emily Markham trying to start a winning streak on the season with a victory over the visiting South Doyle Lady Keys. Final instructions, and we're just about ready to get this girls' game underway. Going into center circle, it'll be Brittany Moore going up against Chloe Wade for South Doyle. And apparently a lot of people didn't get the memo that we're starting at 6 o'clock tonight because South Doyle with very few fans here, and the Highlanders slow to get a crowd in. The tip up is going to be controlled by South Doyle. Their basket in the first half will be to our left. The Lady Highland basket, conversely, to our right. With a basketball, the lob over in the right corner, a pass down on the box. It comes back out on the right wing. The three-point try is no good. Rebound South Doyle. Shot was blocked. That was Lou Allen got in blocking the shot. And Brittany Moore controls for the Highlanders. Bounce pass to Woodward. Ball deflected. Duncan comes up with it. They go down to Lou Allen. Back to Lawson, deep on the right wing. Lou Allen now out of the right corner. Shot is no good. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Halls. It'll be Lady Highlander basketball. Baseline right side, Lou Allen. The trigger pass comes in. It's deflected out of bounds. Once again, it will be Lady Highlander basketball, baseline right side. Lou Allen to try to enter the pass again. It comes in to Moore on the right wing. Brittany tosses over on the left side, deflected out of bounds. It'll be Highlander basketball, left side, front court. Lou Allen to trigger for the Highlanders. Ball comes in the left corner. That's Woodward. Wants to drive the baseline, and she's tripped. The tripping foul against Michaela Wilkerson. Her first team foul. Highlander ball, baseline left side. Lou Allen once again, we're only like 40 seconds into the game. This is the 4th time Lou Allen has been inbounding the basketball. Moore outside, reverses, drives up the left side, running floating jumper good, Brittany Moore. And the Highlanders have the first points of the game and a 2-0 lead. The tempo slowed down a little bit by South Doyle. The jumper comes up short. The Keys chase it down. The jumper outside good by number 21, Terriana Griffin. That three-point shot has given South Doyle the lead. They come out after that in a full-court press. Highlanders beat it on the pass. Woodward off the right elbow. Shot rolls up and spins in for Annaline Woodward. Her first points and a 4-3 Lady Highlander advantage. The Highlanders in that 3-2 zone. They've been playing so well, so effectively the last few games. From the right corner, driving along the baseline, cut off. Back outside. Now from the foul line, a running floater, banking it in off the glass was Bailey Conkin. 1 point advantage for South Doyle. Highlanders against that press. It's a 1-2-2 press. Moore tosses it over to Lou Allen. Her shot blocked, taken out of the air by Moore. Needs help. Kicks it over on the right wing. Lost on a 3. Rolls off the iron. Won't go. Woodward with a putback. Yes. Down there for Adeline Woodward, and she'll go to the line for the +1. One-point Highlander lead. That is Michaela Wilkerson, her second personal foul. Second team foul, sub in right away for her. As Adeline Woodward tries to wrap up a three-point opportunity and does. Nothing but net on that one. Lady Highlanders 7, South Doyle 5. Griffin outside with the basketball. Lobs over to the left wing. Trying to drive. Cut off there was Ray Scott, and they call her for traveling. It's a 1-2-2 full court press. Mora in the backcourt has a screen, drives left, crosses midcourt, kicks it ahead to Llewellyn, turns. Her three is no good. Rebound comes back out. Lawson, 15-foot jumper. Yes, good by Julie Lawson. The sophomore on the scoreboard now. 9-5, Highlander advantage. We're approaching the 5-minute mark, remaining in the first quarter of play. Losing the ball, Griffin, it will roll off out of bounds. I guess that's touched by Julie Llewellyn. South Doyle ball. He'll get it into Griffin. Top of the zone, she lobs to the foul line. Now out on the right wing, three-point try there. No good, taken out of the air. Lady Keys set up again. This shot is no good, and Woodward takes the ball out of the air backside. Brittany pushes, dribbles over to the left. Kicks it in the corner. That's Llewellyn again. Her three is no good. Long rebound. Lawson needs help to Woodward. Driving right base. Picks up the dribble. She needs help. Shovels the pass. It's deflected. Stolen by South Doyle. Mora flecks the ball away. Going after it. It's in the backcourt. Highlander's last touch, so that's why there's no over and back violation. Griffin again. Trying to set up her team. Picks up the dribble. Lobs it right side. Ball comes back to it. It's deflected. Saved in front of the scorer's table. Back to Griffin. Inside midcourt. Griffin steps. The long three. It's no good. Rebound coming in to control the board will be Llewellyn. Clears the pass out to Woodward. She needs help. Over to Moore. Left side. Crosses midcourt with the ball. Spins. Lost the dribble. Recovers it. And then tried to get the ball to Woodward. Never had control of the ball. And it's a turnover by the Lady Highlanders. Possession going back to South Doyle with 3 minutes 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Tariana Griffin with the basketball for South Doyle. The Highlanders stay in the 3-2 zone. The pass goes in the paint, and the turnaround jumper hard off the glass is no good, but a foul call against one of the Lady Highlanders. I think it's Woodward maybe picking up the foul. Nope, I'm sorry. It will be Julie Llewellyn. Her first, team first. At the line, the first free throw is good. Second free throw up and also good. A pair of free throws made by Skylar Burgess. Mora takes it in the paint. Her soft shot comes up short. Woodward, it wasn't Woodward, it was Duncan controlling on the baseline, and she lost her balance as she was shoved from behind. So possession going back to South Doyle once again. Lady Highlanders 7. South Doyle 7, Lady Highlanders 9. South Doyle with the basketball. Over to Griffin. And it goes off the hands of a South Doyle player along the baseline. That was Burgess who got the ball in the paint. I might have said pregame that it was Burgess that lit us up last year. It was actually Griffin that had a tremendous scoring night at South Doyle last year. The pass to midcourt, Mora couldn't hold on to it. Griffith steps back behind the arc. Her three-point try is no good. The long rebound, pulled down. Pass in the middle, deflected by Duncan. Highlanders come up with the takeaway. Ahead to Mara, straight down the paint as she drove past her defender. It looked like there was a reach foul from the side. That was on Conklin. Her first foul, third team foul. Highlander ball, baseline left side. Llewellyn once again to lob the ball in. And she threw it over the head of Mora. And looks like the official standing right there said that Griffin got high enough to put a hand on it. Subs for the Highlanders checking in Jalen Young, number 12. And also number 4, Zoe Terry. They replaced Llewellyn and Lawson for the Highlanders. The inbounds pass comes in mid-court. It's taken away from Terry, driving up the court, and there's going to be a pushing foul on Zoe Terry. Her first, second team foul. Non-shooting foul. South Doyle ball, baseline right side. 2 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Rick Keaton on hand, bringing you tonight's doubleheader from Highlander Gym. Entry pass comes in to Griffith. Goes in the paint around 3 Highlander defenders and picks up her 5th point of the game. That has just tied us at 9-all. Highlanders against that press. Get it in the middle to Woodward. Woodward picks up the dribble over to Mora. Mora down in the left wing. That's Terry. Back outside Brittany. Bounce pass inside, intending it for Woodward. Fights for the ball, comes up with it. Shoves a little pass over to Young. Off the right baseline. A little 10-footer good by Jalen Young. Highlanders on top now, 11-9. The jumper on the drive there would be Griffin. Griffin already with 7 points for South Doyle. She ties us again at 11. Long pass in the front court. Driving in. Duncan is going to have her shot blocked. Would have been a nice couple of passes to get up the floor for the Lady Highlanders. Now Terry will inbound from the right baseline. Lobs into Mora. From the left wing, she drives in. A floating 10-footer good by Brittany Mora. 4 points for Brittany. Highlanders about 2 points again. South Doyle, they drive on the baseline, and Elena Duncan comes out. Body bumps the South Doyle player to pick up her first foul. 13-11, Highlanders with the lead. South Doyle with the base of basketball. Baseline, left side extended from their basket. They get the entry pass into Griffin. She steps back with a 3. Shot is no good. More long rebound on the right side. Handles it herself into the front court. Little handoff to Woodward. She drives in, running floater. Rattles off the right edge. It's no good. South Doyle, the rebound, the ball. They push it left side. That's Griffith going in. As she does so, they're going to call a blocking foul on one of the Lady Highlanders. They call a foul on Elena Duncan. That is her second foul, 2 in a row here real quick. The jumper in the post, it's no good. They call it for traveling. 2 officials make the call, so I got to think that call is correct. Lady Highlanders with a 2-point lead, trying to get the ball in against the full court pressure of the Lady Keys. Ball back to Woodward in the backcourt. 10-second count is on. Lobs ahead to Young. Jalen pulls up. 15-foot jumper. Left side is no good. And we've got a foul inside. That's who I think it's on. That's bad trouble. They call it on Elena Duncan. That is her 3rd personal foul, guys. A senior that had such a great game over at Halls the other night is now on the bench as Rachel Garrett checks in for her. Terry, Mora, Young, Woodward, and Garrett on the floor for Coach Wright. To the foul line. Ball's deflected. Coming up with it, Jalen Young. As she starts up the court trying to control the ball, there's going to be a foul from behind. That will be Tiana Griffin picking up her first personal foul, 4th team foul. Against South Doyle, the Highlanders have 5 team fouls, 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Young dribbles around her defender, bounce pass inside. Garrett goes hard up and off the glass good left side. Rachel Garrett for the score. It's now 15-11, Highlanders by 4. Griffin cut off up front by Terry. They work it to the left. Now from the wing, ball comes back out to midcourt. 26 seconds remaining first quarter. Griffin has the ball. As she goes up, it had it stripped by Terry. She recovers it. Quick pass goes inside. Blocks. Oh, and Brittany Moore had a great block inside on the South Doyle shooter. And the baseline official calls the foul. Brittany picks up her first. It is the 16th foul against the Lady Highlanders. At the line will be Michaela Wilkerson to shoot a pair of throws. Her first one was good, 15-12. 3-point Highlander advantage. Wilkerson with her second free throw is no good. Griffin, however, keeps the ball for South Doyle. She picked up that offensive rebound and then throws it away as Mora. The steal up the right side. Brittany tries to slow the breakdown. Has her pocket picked from behind. That's Conkin with the ball. 1 second to go. Conkin doesn't realize how much time is on the clock. So after 1 quarter of play from Highlander Gym, it's our home team Lady Highlanders 15, the visiting South Doyle Lady Cherokees 12. We'll be back after this short break for second quarter action from Highlander Gym.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
It's blackout night here in Highlander Gym, and I had my black shirt laid out. It's a short sleeve t-shirt shirt. And I wimped out because of how cold it was outside. But the student section for the Highlanders wearing their black shirts tonight. We get ready for the second quarter of action as the Lady Highlanders will have the basketball. Brittany Moore has the ball. She's joined by Jalen Young, Rachel Garrett, Zoe Terry, and Line Woodward. He drives left side, shot wouldn't go. Woodward comes up, reverses up off the right glass, good by Annaline. Give her 7 points in the game. It's a 17-12 Lady Highlander lead. Brittany then blocks the pass by Griffin. Highlanders force that takeaway. Brittany has an opening, drives in, draws the foul from Griffin. A little stop and go. 2 personal fouls on Tariana Griffin. And Brittany Moore goes to the line for the Lady Highlanders. 2 free throws for her. 7:29 left in the first half. First toss by Britt, hits the front iron, comes right back out to her. Moore now with her second free throw. This one up and rolls off the left side, no good. It's still a 17-12 Lady Highlander 5-point lead. South Doyle, they have the rebound, and Griffin slowing the tempo down a little bit. The Highlanders stay in that 3-2 zone. Zoe Terry out on top of the zone. Driving along the baseline, cut off, pass deflected. Jalen Young has the steal for the Lady Highlanders, but a couple of Highlander post players created the steal. Ahead, Mora, left corner. Quick pass goes inside to Garrett, lost the handle on it. Back to Young. She drives around her defender with the left hand, puts up the shot. Got her own deflection, and they'll call it for double dribble. Couple of subs. Chloe Wade, number 3, and Bailey Conkin, number 10. Check back in for South Doyle, but before that happens, there's a timeout taken by the Lady Keys. We'll join them on the break. Lady Highlanders 17 and South Doyle 12. Back in 30 seconds.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Second quarter action from Highlander Gym in the girls matchup. South Doyle with the basketball. Griffin on the bench with 2 personal fouls. Highlanders now playing more of a man-to-man with Griffin on the bench. Running into the paint, shot was no good. Mora has that hard rebound. Pressure in the backcourt by Conkin. Conkin body bumps her, no call by the official. Brittany lobs a pass over to Terry from the left wing. Her 3 is no good inside. Rachel Garrett The offensive rebound and stick back. 4 points for Rachel. It's a 19-12 Lady Highlander advantage. And a foul in the backcourt against the Highlanders' Jalen Young. Her first, Lady Highlander, 17 fouls. So for the rest of the first half, which is 6 minutes, 16 seconds, South Doyle shooting the 1+1. The shot was no good. That was Penner on the miss. Highlanders with the basketball, setting the offense in the front court. This will be Moore from the left wing. There's a high-arching three-pointer, and it's good by Brittany. That'll give her 7 first half points and a 21-12 Lady Highlander lead. Now Brittany steps up, intercepts the pass, drives for the left-hand layup. Good. 6 straight points by Brittany, and South Doyle takes another timeout. We'll join them during the break. 24-12, Highlanders with the lead.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
South Doyle using 2 of their timeouts within a span of, I'm going to say, about a minute there. We come back to live action. 5 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the first half of play. Lady Highlanders 24, South Doyle 12. It'll be South Doyle basketball as Tariana Griffin checks back in for South Doyle. She has the 2 personal fouls. Highlanders go back to the 3-2 zone with her on the floor. Her running jumper is no good. Got her own rebound. Put up a little floating hook over the top of Woodward, and Griffith now has 9 first half points. Moore for the Highlanders crosses midcourt. Brittany drives right. Left it behind her for Young. Young lobs over, intended for Woodward. It was blocked. Woodward had trouble getting to the ball. She's on the court, and Coach Wright says, I'll take a timeout. Well, with that flurry of timeouts, we'll keep the action here in this game. We'd like to look ahead at the Highlander schedule. Next for the Highlanders, they play here at Highlander Gym this Friday night in a district matchup against Anderson County. Again, Anderson County here Friday night. We assume game time is at 6:30, and that is a district game once again. The Highlanders have 3 games next week. Monday, they're at Powell. Tuesday, they're at home here against Campbell County. And then Friday night, December 17th, at Clinton in a district game. Jalen Young with the ball. Turned the corner. Shot was no good. Turry. Catch and jump while off the floor. And Zoe Turry now on the scoreboard for the Highlanders. 26-14. From the right wing, long 3-point try is no good. Up we stand. Griffin gets the rebound. She puts up that 15-foot jumper. Shot is no good. Fighting for it again inside on the miss, and Woodward controls this time for the Highlanders. Jalen Young dribbles down on the right wing. Her pass is deflected. Then it's, I'm not sure about that. Griffin stole the ball, and I thought it went off of Griffin's leg or foot out of bounds. The official instead gives the ball back to South Doyle. All things equal out, Sam. We'll get the ball back. Less than 4.5 to go in the first half. From the right corner, the ball comes back outside to Griffin on the wing. Cross court right side. Long 3, that's about 24 feet out. Shot is no good. Ball step. Jaden Young controls it for the Lady Highlanders. Dribbles around to the left wing. Gives it up to Morris. She has it knocked away from her out of bounds. Stops the clock with 4 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first half. Young will handle the basketball for the Lady Highlanders. Has a high screen, turns around Woodward, little give and go. Adeline put it on the floor, has her pocket picked, going the other way. This is Griffith Drives down the floor. The shot is no good. The Highlanders had the rebound. Young in the front court, and the South Doyle coach, David Scott, just called for a technical foul. So our Lady Highlander will shoot a couple of free throw shots. It looks like that'll be Woodward. A step to the line, and the Highlanders will get possession of the basketball back. Consistency, that's right. First free throw is no good. Hey, if these guys had been at Hall's the other night, their coach would have been out of the gym with his technical foul, the boys' coach, by halftime. Second free throw on the line is good. It's now Lady Highlanders 27, the visiting South Doyle Lady Keys 14. Highlander ball. Woodward wants to get it to Terry, could not. It says selfishly back outside Young. She drives along the baseline. Needs help, back to Woodward. Turns in the paint, almost lost it. Back to Garrett, her three-point play. Partially blocked, and did the officials see it? Yes, they did. It'll be Lady Highlander ball, baseline, left side. Sub in for South Doyle, number 4. That's Michaela Wilkerson checking back in. Highlander ball, Terry to inbound, kicks it in the right corner. That's Young. Pump fake, steps left, shot is no good. Ball's back tip, control by South Doyle. At the foul line, the pass trying to go back to the right corner, and Mara jumps up, deflects it out of bounds. South Doyle from the right baseline. Halfway to the corner, the entry pass comes in to Wilkerson. She picks up the dribble. Now Griffin back outside with the ball, guarded by Terry. Fadeaway Jay out there is good. It's a two-pointer by Griffin. Lady Highlanders 27, South Doyle 16. Highlanders with the basketball. Mara at midcourt. Drives into the paint, running 15-foot jumper is no good. Got her own long rebound. Shot up, no good. Ball's on the floor, fighting for it. Mora comes up with it, and as she went down, travels with the basketball. Turnover, giving possession back to the South Doyle Lady Cherokees. Stay tuned. Coming up at halftime, we'll have comments on the first half in the girls' game, our first half scoring summary, and more from Highlander Gym during our Lady Highlander halftime. Jalen Young, Julie Llewellyn, Julie Lawson, Annaline Woodward, and Rachel Garrett on the floor for the Lady Highlanders. Lawson and Llewellyn came in on this stoppage of play. The ball comes to the right post, deflected, back outside. Looks like it's going to be an over and back violation against South Doyle. Each team with a sub checking in. For the Highlanders, it'll be Zoe Terry checking in, replacing Woodward. Highlander ball, left side front court. Young splits a defender, pulls up on the right elbow, tosses a pass over to Terry. Out to Llewellyn, now to Young. Young lobs it to Garrett. Steps out beyond the key. Pump fake, gives it to Young. She has an opening, drives. Over from the right corner, that'll be Lawson. Her three rattles it down. Julie Lawson. 30-16 Lady Highlanders with 2 minutes remaining, first half. South Doyle drives, spins, ball deflected away, and the Highlanders could not come up with it. Last touch by Lady Highlander out of bounds. Sub in DK Capana for South Doyle, number 13. Looks like she replaced Chloe Wade. Driving, the pull-up jumper from 15 is no good. The rebound, Garrett fighting for it, saves it, throws it back in, picked up by South Doyle. The shot up off the iron, it's no good. And on the miss, it'll be Lawson with it. Left it for Young. Jalen has an opening, drives straight down the middle, running 12-footer, partially blocked from behind. And South Doyle could not control the ball. It'll be Highlander ball, baseline left side. Llewellyn would trigger for the Lady Highlanders. Into the corner of Lawson. Back to Llewellyn from the left corner. Her three is up. Too hard. Zoe Terry the rebound on the backside, but they call Zoe for pushing. Zoe push off to get the rebound. That will send Michaela Wilkerson for South Doyle to the foul line to shoot 1+1. 1 minute 21 seconds left in the first half. Lady Highlanders 30. The Lady Keys 16. Wilkerson with the free throw. This one up. Rolls off the iron, no good. Garrett has the rebound. Highlanders still with that 14-point lead. They have the basketball. Over to Llewellyn from the left wing. Needs help. Gives the ball back outside Young. Now Young wants to lob inside. The ball deflected. Highlanders maintaining possession as Llewellyn will inbound. Baseline left side extended. Ball into Young. Back to Llewellyn. All alone inside to Garrett. Has a layup. The assist goes to Julie Llewellyn. Griffin handling the basketball. Young out in top in that 3-2 zone. They give up the ball deep on the right wing. Shot is no good. Garrett has the rebound. Shoves it over to Jalen Young. Young, quick pass inside. Terry, soft little 10-footer from the left baseline is good. Zoe Terry. Front court. Keys have the basketball. Terry went for the steal, but Llewellyn with the foul. It'll be 2 on Julie Llewellyn. Going to the line, looks like Bailey Conkin. She's there to shoot 1+1. Free throw is good. Conkin with the bonus. Comes with 27 seconds left in the first half. Second throw is also good. 34-18, Lady Highlanders with the advantage. 24 seconds to go in the half. Young lobs it over to Llewellyn. Her pass intercepted. This will be Griffin going down court. Slipped, fell, lost her balance. Shot wouldn't go in. It was hard off the glass. Now the Highlanders have it with 10 seconds to go. Young looking up at the clock. 6 seconds to go. Over to Llewellyn. Couldn't get a shot off. Now Garrett will launch deep outside. It's no good ahead of the buzzer. And after the first half of play in the girls' game, our Lady Highlanders playing actually really well right now. They look loose. They look under control. Not a lot of turnovers. They've done a good job on the defensive end with rebounds and a few offensive ends thrown in there well. And lots of people stepping up to score 4, 5, 6 Lady Highlanders with field goals in the first half. So an absolutely good first half of play by the Lady Highlanders. But while we gather our thoughts, while we add up the score, while we do a lot of other things, let's go ahead and take this extended commercial break for our sponsors. Bring you Tuesday night high school basketball from Scott High. Lady Highlanders 34, Lady Cherokees 18.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior. Those vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Our Lady Highlanders had a 15-12 lead at the end of the first quarter over the South Doyle Lady Cherokees. The Lady Highlanders go on and have a really good second quarter, outscoring South Doyle 19-6. And at the half, our Lady Highlanders lead South Doyle 34-18. I said it before we went to break. Very controlled basketball by the Lady Highlanders. They protected the ball well. Very few turnovers, some turnovers, very few turnovers. A good job passing the ball and a really good job of rebounding both on the offense and defensive ends by the Lady Highlanders tonight. The scoring spread out between the Lady Highlanders as 6 young ladies have scored in tonight's game. It is 34-18 halftime game. Let's take a look at the scoring summary. We start first with South Doyle. Skylar Burgess, 2 points, both at the foul line. Michaela Wilkerson with 1 point as she was 1 of 3 at the line. Bailey Conkin, 4 points, 2 for 2 at the stripe. Triana Griffin has 1 made 3-point shot, 11 total points. Capana, Goddard, and Penner all played, did not score for South Doyle. 18 total points, 1 made 3-point shot. In the first half, they were 5 of 8 at the foul line. Now for the Lady Highlanders. Julie Llewellyn has not scored in the first half, has 2 personal fouls. Jalen Young with 2 points. Julie Lawson with 5 points, a made 3-point shot. Brittany Moore with 9 points, a made 3-point shot, and 0 for 2 at the foul line. Annaline Woodward with 8 points. She's 2 for 3 at the foul line. Elena Duncan, foul trouble, had 3 early fouls in the game and has sat most of the first half. Has no points. Zoe Terry off the bench, 4 points, 2 personal fouls, and Rachel Garrett with 6 points. 34 points for the Lady Highlanders, 2 made 3-point shots. The Lady Highlanders were just 2 of 5 at the foul line, so neither team going to the line enough to have a huge impact on our halftime score. The score that the Lady Highlanders, or the lead that the Lady Highlanders have, I should say, is 34-18 at halftime. Let's go ahead. We'll take our middle break right here in our Highlander halftime. We'll be back in 60 seconds to get you set for the second half of action from Highlander Gym. The Highlanders between the Lady Cherokees of South Doyle High School.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grind, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to Lady Highlander basketball as the team's now on the court warming up for the second half. Very impressed by the Lady Highlanders in the first half. They were very calm. They didn't rush things. They didn't get themselves in trouble. Whether it was offensively or defensively, they protected the ball very well. And another half of basketball like that would give the Lady Highlanders their second victory in a row in a non-district matchup against the South Doyle Lady Cherokees. So like I said, just terribly impressed by the Lady Highlanders in the first half. And Sam, you would say, that's that's about the best half of girls basketball you've seen the Lady Highlanders play this year. They had a good game the other night at Halls, but I'll tell you, this first half is more impressive than their win the other night. So it's a good start for the Lady Highlanders in the game. We'll see if anything affects its foul trouble. It's Elena Duncan with 3 personal fouls, then Julie Llewellyn and Zoe Terry with 2 fouls each. So that could be a hindrance there like that. Just looking ahead at the things that we need to stay out of. Stay away from that foul trouble. Keep everybody on the floor all the way through the end of the game. And just continue to control the game. And that's the way the Lady Highlanders handle things in the first half. Both with Brittany Mora and with Jalen Young handling the point duties for the Lady Highlanders. There was not a fall off when they switched positions. One went from a point to the wing and vice versa there like that. And then contributions off the bench for the Lady Highlanders. I just mentioned Jalen Young, but also Zoe Terry and Rachel Garrett. Between Zoe and Rachel, 6 points in the first half. Jalen had 2, so 12 of the Highlanders' 34 points off the bench. That's what you want your bench to do, and I don't know exactly what Coach Wright might have said to him at halftime, but I think he's pleased. Not that he maybe wants them to know that, but I think he's pleased with the outcome of that. In the second half, I do not see South Doyle trying to do anything different. They played full court zone. They've tried to control the Highlanders in the backcourt. We've been able to beat it either with the dribble or the press. Like I say, that was that calmness and coolness that the Lady Highlanders had, and or confidence. I was going to wait till the end of the game to throw that word out, but it looked like the Lady Highlanders had some quiet confidence there in the first half. The Lady Highlanders, right now I'm talking about, will have another game this week. That'll be here at Highlander Gym, a district game against the Anderson County Lady Mavericks on Friday night. Girls' game time is listed for 6:30, but always check, it could be earlier. I think that it will be at 6:30. The Highlanders' basket will be to our left in the second half. The South Doyle basket to our right. Coach Scott for South Doyle had a technical call on him, so that'll keep him in his chair during the second half. South Doyle basketball, we begin the second half. Lady Highlanders lead 34-18. Tariana Griffith with the basketball, and the pass deflected, stolen. That'll be Brittany Moore. Drives up the right side, shuffles her feet as Griffin tried to come with a block from behind, so the turnover negates the basket. Highlanders open in that 3-2 zone. Out on top in the 3, you got Brittany Mora out on top, that long reach. And you've got Llewellyn and Lawson. Then along the baseline, you've got Garrett and Woodward. The shot no good. The rebound, Mora. Her pass ahead, it goes to Llewellyn. Drives up the right side, has it deflected. Woodward comes up with the ball, scoops it up. Shot is no good. Taken out of the air. Left side was South Doyle. Once again, their tempo is slowly to get to midcourt as Griffin again has it. Picks up the dribble, and there is an official timeout. The far side official stopped the clock, and the clock is not stopped, so maybe it wasn't running. They reset it. Looks like 7 minutes, 39 seconds. I got a comment, Sam. I'll tell you in just a few moments. We get a break right here. Driving in by South Doyle. And a foul, Annaline Woodward reaching in to foul Capana. For Annaline, that'll be her first personal foul. Did they say Capana was shooting? Yes, they did. So she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. The free throw is up. No good. I would have said that was a lane violation. I'm sorry, it was good. I would have said lane violation, but the officials don't always agree with me. As Capana makes the first free throw, the second one is no good. 34-19, Lady Highlanders with the lead. The basketball, Mora from the top of the key, slows it down, steps back, launches a 3. Shot is no good, whistle blown. And looks like Brittany was fouled during the shot. That is sent her to the line for three free throws. That's hard to say. So Brittany Moore to try the triple at the foul line. First toss is good. 35-19 Lady Highlanders. Brittany with her second free throw. This one comes up front iron, no good. And now the basketball for her third and final toss. And that one is good by Brittany. Taking 2 out of 3, a 36-19 Lady Highlander lead. South Doyle with the ball. And Annaline Woodward reaches in. She really didn't hold until the South Doyle player reached around and grabbed her arm. On Woodward, that's her second personal foul, second Highlander team foul. South Doyle to jump off the inbounds pass, and the shot was no good. Woodward another defensive rebound. Moore up the right side, reverses, drives back into the paint. The floating jumper is no good. Garrett the putback, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and last touch by a South Doyle player inside. This will be Julie Llewellyn to inbound for the Lady Highlanders. Entry pass comes in to Woodward. Pull up little soft shot from in front of the basket is no good. And then over the back will be Rachel Gary for the Highlanders picking up the foul. Her first. Third Lady Highlander team foul in the third quarter, which has 6 minutes, 31 seconds remaining. You're following Highlander basketball tonight on the IH Sports Network. IH Sports Network, you can follow our live feed there as Griffin throws down a long three for South Doyle. 36-22, Lady Highlanders with the advantage. Or as I was going to say, follow us on Facebook or on YouTube. Garrett fighting for the rebound. Couldn't get the shot to go. It's tied up again. They call a jump ball. The possession arrow staying with the Lady Highlanders. Llewellyn will inbound baseline left side. So I'll try it again. IH Sports Net. Thanks to IH Sports Network. Or live on Facebook and YouTube. You can follow our games there tonight and also this Friday night with Anderson County. A little give and go. Rachel Garrett off that screen and go. Makes the basket, draws the foul. 8 points for Rachel, going to the line for the +1. And the free throw up is no good. Everybody stands around, and the ball comes down, controlled finally by South Doyle. By the way, Griffith had picked up that third personal foul, and then there's a foul against the Lady Highlanders at the other end. That foul will be on Brittany Moore, her second. Entry pass to Griffith inside midcourt. Has a high screen, dribbles off to the left side. Her three-point try is no good. Ball along the baseline could not be saved. Good hustle going after the ball was Penner. Could not save it for South Doyle. South Doyle coming out with a full court man-to-man. The pass deflected, comes right back to Woodward. Handles the ball herself up the middle, gives it out to Lawson. Quick pass flashes inside, and Woodward has a layup off the left glass. The assist would go to Julie Lawson. 40-22 Lady Highlanders. Still 3-2 by the Highlanders. Griffith tries to drive around Brittany, and they call the offensive foul. Stepping out with the offensive body block was Michaela Wilkerson. That's her third. Wilkerson out and Chloe Wade in replacing her. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Another sub for South Doyle as Skylar Burgess comes in. And also DK Capana. Hunters with the ball in the backcourt. That's Lawson. Needs help, and Coach Wright calls a timeout. He takes his second. He's got 3 more left. We'll join the teams during the break. Highlanders 40, South Doyle 22.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Coach Jake Wright and the Lady Highlanders take a timeout. It will be their basketball, and beside the scorer's table as Llewellyn kicks it into Moore. They're joined on the floor Julie Lawson, Rachel Garrett, and Annaline Woodward. Moore picks up the dribble. They work it around the perimeter. Garrett from the top of the key looks over on the right wing to Lawson. May have passed up a three-point shot. Now lobs inside for Woodward. Ball's deflected from behind. It comes out. That's Griffin driving, going coast to coast with it, and Garrett will pick up the foul. A good hustle back. Sometimes there are good fouls, and that's a good foul not to let Griffin score. It will put her at the foul line, however, to shoot 2 free throws, and she has not been to the stripe tonight. And the first free throw is good by Tiriana Griffin. (40-23), Lady Highlanders, and Griffith with her second free throw, also good. 40-24, 16-point advantage, Lady Highlanders. We with the basketball, 4 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And that's Griffith from midcourt, has the steal, drives in. Shot was no good. Woodward got a piece of it. And then on the rebound, South Doyle follows it up. That was Wade with it, and fouled by, I don't know who she was fouled by. But Wade will shoot 2 free throws for South Doyle. Clock is stopped. 4.5 minutes to go, and that first one rolls up and in. The foul was on Annaline Woodward. That would be her third personal foul. All in the second half. Second free throw, that one also good by Wade. 40-26 now. Lobbing ahead, Mora. Llewellyn pulls it down, slows down. Any fast break the Highlanders were running. Moore with the ball back outside. Guarded man-to-man. Driving into the paint, ball's deflected, comes back outside to Lawson. Her three up, it's no good. Griffith, backside rebound, long lead pass. Goes out, clearing, driving in for the shot is no good, and we've got a foul going against South Doyle after the missed shot. That'll be Wade picking up the foul. It'll be Highlander basketball. Lawson, Llewellyn, Garrett, Mora, and Woodward. Woodward trying to get the ball in, does to Lawson. Back to Woodward, over to Mora. She'll handle the ball, crossing midcourt with it. Has an opening, drives down, little pass inside, goes to Garrett, shuffles her feet. It's a turnover. Going back the other way, it'll be South Doyle. 3:54, 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Now subs in for the Highlanders as Jalen Young and Zoe Terry make their first appearance in the second half. So Llewellyn, Woodward, and Mora remain on the floor. Now Terry out in the middle of that 3-2 zone out on top. Driving, cut off along the baseline. Needing help, and Picky. Nope, it wasn't. I was going to say it's foul, but South Doyle takes a timeout. 3 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the third quarter play. It's Highlanders 40 and the visiting South Doyle Lady Cherokees 26. Lady Highlanders continuing to take care of the basketball here in the third quarter, but now with more than half the quarter gone, we only have 2 made field goals and 2 made free throws. A total of 6 points in the third quarter. South Doyle, they've cut into the Lady Highlander halftime lead. They have made 5 of 6 free throws and a three-pointer by Griffin. So outscoring the Lady Highlanders 8-6. 3:41 left in the third quarter. Right side, front court, near the right corner. Entry pass comes in. That's Wade with the ball. Kicks it back outside. Conkin steps back. It's about a 25-foot three-pointer by Bailey Conkin. You don't see girls taking that shot very much, but Conkin drills that one down. 40-29, Highlanders see their lead cutting down to only 11 points as Young drives left side. The shot won't go. Woodward gets it. Her second try back up won't go, and Griffin the rebound for the Keys. Now Griffin, left alone, steps back, shoots a three. Shot rolls off the iron, no good. More of the rebound, shovels it out to Woodward. Woodward needs help, and Young comes back to handle the ball. Ahead to Lawson. That was Lou Allen on the left wing. And Young dug the pivot foot. Got a little pressure in her face. As I said in the first half, the Lady Highlanders under control. Did not make turnovers. Third quarter, they're having some issues with that. A couple of turnovers already by the Lady Highlanders. It's Griffin with the ball. Kicks it out in the right corner. Long three-point shot there. No good. More of the rebound for the Highlanders. Brittany draws a double team in the backcourt. Skip bounce pass goes ahead. That was Turry trying to get it along the baseline to Young. The Highlanders lose the ball. It's a 2-on-3 fast break. It's slowed down. The ball reverses back out where Griffin now has it deep on the right side for South Doyle. As I say that, she turns, squares, the three-point try, no good. More of the rebound. Her long baseball pass ahead to Jalen Young. Drives in, pump fake, back out to Morris. She'll try a three deep on the right side. Shot is no good. South Doyle's Wade with the rebound, handles it herself. She's going to take it one-on-one, may have turned the ball over. Now stops her dribble, and it's deflected out of bounds by Woodward. Sub in for the Highlanders as Julie Lawson replaces Julie Llewellyn. South Doyle ball from enter their own bench, and their coach asking for a timeout and does. Nope. Coach having to stay on the bench, signaling for a timeout. The official standing at the scores table was oblivious to that and called a 5-second violation. So it's Highlanders on the takeaway or turnover. Now with the basketball, more in the backcourt. Griffin will pick her up man-to-man midcourt. Brittany has a screen. Instead reverses, drives to the left. Needs help. The ball comes back out. Woodward. Woodward picks up her dribble over to Lawson. Lawson to Woodward, cutting down the left paint. Up off the glass. Shot is no good. And the official calls something like the ball might have gone up and hit the top of the backboard or the guy wire above the backboard. I didn't see it. South Doyle, 90 seconds left. They have 90 seconds in the third quarter, that is, and they have possession of the basketball. Griffin trying to drive. Flash pass goes inside. The turnaround jumper up off the glass. That was good by Michaela Wilkerson. South Doyle gaining on the Lady Highlanders now. It's 40-31, a 9-point Highlander lead. Woodward to Lawson to Mara. South Doyle sits in what is a man-to-man. Mara reverses, dives into the paint, back to Young. Pull-up jumper off the left baseline, good by Jalen Young. It had been a while since we had a made field goal, so we really needed that. 42-31, Griffin with a shot, and there's a I don't know if he called a 3-second violation or not. Nevertheless, the turnover going back to the Highlanders. Clock running, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. The lob ahead, ball's deflected. Pass inside, deflected. Fighting for it, now the Highlanders come up with it, and a foul will be called on number 21, Tayana Griffin. That'll be 4 on her for South Doyle. Highlander basketball, 33 seconds left. Griffin comes out of the game with the 4 personal fouls. And I believe Reese Goddard, 15, replaces her. And the Highlanders throw the ball away on the inbounds pass. The shot up, rolls off the iron, won't go, tipped around. Woodward comes up with it, and as she starts to head up court, draws the foul. A foul on Bailey Conkin, her second. 16 fouls against both teams now. 26 seconds left, third quarter. Woodward gets the ball into Young. Dribbles against 2 defenders, has an opening, drives all the way down court, goes up with that left hand. Shot partially blocked, coming out with it. South Doyle, the pass is flipped ahead, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Highlander ball. with 13 seconds to go third quarter. Two-2-1 full court press employed by South Doyle, or even potentially a man-to-man, and there's a timeout taken by the Highlanders. They take a timeout, so we'll join the Lady Highlanders during the break. 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lady Highlanders 42, South Doyle 31.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
As we come back to Highlander Gym, Coach Wright took a timeout. That'll leave him with 2 timeouts. South Doyle with 2 timeouts going into the fourth quarter. With still a few seconds to go in the third quarter, Highlanders 42, South Doyle 31. The Highlanders, I think, the biggest lead in the game may have been right at halftime, 34-18. They actually led 40-22. That would have been their largest lead at 18 points. Now the Highlanders against that pressure. 10 seconds to go. Young up the left side. Controls the ball along the sideline. Lobs it over to Woodward. Her jumper from outside the arc is no good as it goes out of bounds. So now, after 3 quarters of play, it's our home team Lady Highlanders leading the visiting South Doyle Lady Cherokees. 42-31, 42-31 our score. We'll step aside for this message and be back with an exciting fourth quarter from Highlander Gym.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Ready for fourth quarter action at Highlander Gym. The visiting Lady Cherokees outscored the Highlanders 13-8 there in the third quarter. They now lead. The Highlanders now has their lead cut to 42-31, 11 points. And they got to certainly, protect the basketball, rebound real well, and stay out of any additional foul trouble. Each team with 6 personal fouls as we start the fourth quarter. South Doyle ball. That's Wade from the baseline. Kicks the pass all the way over to the left corner. The jumper there is no good. Ball is deflected. Jalen Young for the Lady Highlanders has the ball. Working against midcourt pressure. Now Young has that opportunity. Shovels the pass back to Lawson. Now to Garrett. Deep outside over to Mora. Brittany will handle the ball at midcourt. Quite a man-to-man. Reach in. No call by the official. Brittany reverses the dribble. Goes back outside. Now over to Young. Young, that opening in the paint, drives in, that left-hand shot blocked. Ball comes back out, picked up by Moore. Shoves the pass inside. Young turns. The reverse shot is no good. Ball's batted down. It's on the floor, fighting for it, and a foul call against the Lady Highlanders, Jalen Young. Starting the fourth quarter for the Lady Highlanders, Rachel Garrett, Brittany Moore, Jalen Young, Zoe Terry, and Julie Lawson. The 2 Lady Highlanders seniors on the bench, Lou Allen and Duncan. This will be Chloe Wade shooting 1+1. This toss in and out, no good. The rebound, Mora. Up the right side against the double team. Slows it down, back to midcourt. Brittany guarded player to player. Has an opening, couldn't use it. Over to Lawson. Her shot partially blocked. Terry gets it. Up off the glass. Good. Zoe Terry. The offensive rebound. The putback gives Terry 6 points. And it's a 44-31 Lady Highlander advantage. 6:45 to go, fourth quarter. Long 3 Shot off the iron, it's no good. Young, the rebound for the Highlanders. Double teamed in the backcourt, dribbles between them, makes it a 4-on-3 break, and then she's fouled from behind. The reach in will be Faith Penner. That will send Jalen Young to the foul line. She's there to shoot 1-1. 44-31, Lady Highlanders with the advantage. Clock is stopped, 6 minutes, 31 seconds left in the game. Jalen Young from the foul line. First toss is yes, nothing but net. She'll have her bonus free throw. Back to a 14-point Lady Highlander advantage. Jalen Young, her second try. This one too hard, it's no good. Rebound, South Doyle. This will be Penner handling the ball for South Doyle. Her pass in the front court, deflected, picked up, driving in, there's a foul. Terry or Mora won on the foul. The foul on Brittany Mora. Her third. 18th foul against the Highlanders. And shooting free throws is no good. That was Reese Goddard. And Goddard with her second opportunity. This free throw is no good. Ball's tipped around. Controlled by Garrett and the Highlanders. Clears it ahead. That's Young with the ball. Races down the middle. Shoots a pass ahead to Lawson. Pump fake and a drive in a travel. Ball going back to South Doyle. Keep the game flowing, Lady Highlanders. Keep the clock running. Don't make those turnovers. South Doyle with the ball. Back outside to Wilkerson. Over on the left wing, long three there. Conkin shot is no good. Terry the rebound. She'll clear it to Young. Jalen pushes. Takes it all the way up the left side. Shot is blocked. South Doyle going the other way with it. This is Goddard with it. Gave it up outside. The running jumper is no good. Ball's on the floor, fighting for it. South Doyle comes up with it. It's on the floor again. They pick it up. Long three, top of the key is no good. And a foul. That'll be Garrett coming outside to foul Wilkerson. And send Wilkerson to the line to shoot 3 free tosses. And for Rachel, that's her third personal foul. And the first free throw by Wilkerson is no good. Garrett, Young, Terry, Mora, and Lawson for the Highlanders. Second free throw is no good. Now checking back in for South Doyle is Terriana Griffin. She has 4 personal fouls. Her leading scorer with 16 points so far. And the third free throw is no good. Garrett has the rebound. So 3 misses, that time by Wilkerson. Young turns the corner, dumps it down along the baseline to Terry. Her jumper is no good. South Doyle with the ball. They'll push it ahead. I believe that's Goddard. Goddard double team. Ball comes back out to Griffin. Pass on a 3. Back to Goddard. Drives in, and Garrett has the block and the foul. It'll be 4 on Rachel. I think Coach will have to go to his bench, and he gets Adeline Woodward back in. At the line, Reese Goddard shooting 2 free throws. The first one is no good. Goddard now 0 for 3 at the foul line. Woodward comes in for Garrett. So Adeline joins Brittany, Julie Lawson, Zoe, and Jalen Young. Second free throw, that one up, no good. Rebound and the putback, good. That was Michaela Wilkerson who got that offensive stick back. South Doyle with a timeout. That comes with 5 minutes, 2 seconds to go off of the made basket. Lady Highlanders 45, South Doyle Lady Cherokees 33. Lady Highlanders, they've opened the fourth quarter playing better. They have picked up a couple of points, but for some reason we're not working a whole lot on our possessions. We're going down, and usually within 10 seconds, 15 seconds, we're driving to the basket. Shots are being blocked around the rim, or, we're just not getting good shots outside. So I think Coach Wright is saying, look, ladies, you need to, spread out your offense a little bit work the ball around a little bit, protect it a whole lot, and can, when you find good shots, take and make. I don't know exactly if Coach Wright's saying that, but that's what I'd say. Yeah. Back for the Highlanders after the Cherokees timeout. Annaline Woodward, Brittany Moore, Jalen Young, Julie Lawson, and Zoe Terry. Woodward trying to inbound the basketball, goes on the far side to Young. Pass in the middle goes to Mara. Slowing down the break, back outside Young. Top of the key, she kicks it over to Lawson on the left wing. Back outside Young. Reverses back to the left side. Now left for Lawson again outside. Over to Mara. Starts left, reverses back out inside midcourt. 4.5 minutes to go. And the 5-second count on against Brittany. Did not break that 5-second count. You can hold the ball for 5 seconds, dribble for 5 seconds, hold it again for 5 seconds. But if you're dribbling the ball, you only got 5 seconds. You can pick it up and hold it for 5 seconds. And that violation gives the ball back to South Doyle. Now the strip. Young got in, knocked the ball away. Tied up on the floor. Jump ball call. Possession arrow. Lady Highlanders. Boys game coming up next from Highlander Gym. Two very sound athletic teams, each with just one loss on the early part of the 2021-22 season. And they're going to call the inbounds as a over and back violation at midcourt. And it's where she caught the ball at. The one referee that made the call steps in the other referee and says, you know, she was right, and she was right. She caught the ball in the backcourt. That's all you got to do. But nevertheless, as we say, they're down there and I'm up here. The Highlanders pick up the foul with Annaline Woodward picking up her 4th personal foul. Going to the line will be Terriana Griffin. She's been to the foul line twice in the second half, 2 for 2 on those 2 opportunities. This first free throw is good. Sub in for the Lady Keys. Lady Highlanders 45, South Doyle 34. And Terriana Griffith, it's not Griffith, it's Griffin, Griffin, their second free throw. That one is no good. They call a lane violation against South Doyle, so that would have wiped off the made free throw anyway. Jalen Young in the middle, and there's a reach foul from the side. That'll be Capana picking up the foul. That will send, I think, Jalen Young to the line to shoot 1-1 for the Lady Highlanders. An 11-point Lady Highlander lead. Clock is now stopped with 4 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the girls' matchup. Jalen ready with the free throw. Left-hander puts her up. Good. Bonus time for Jalen Young. 46-34, Lady Highlanders. Her second one, yes, good. So she makes both. It's a 47-34 Highlander lead. Clock running, 4 minutes left in the girls' basketball game. Griffin with the basketball, kicks it right, down in the right corner, long three. Shot is no good. Recovered and then dribbled on the inline. The rebound controlled by Wade, but she dribbles it on the inline. Possession going to the Lady Highlanders. Looks like it might be a 2-2-1 zone press by South Doyle. Highlanders get the ball into Moore in the backcourt. She needs help. Lobs ahead to Terry. The backdoor cutter, that goes in. Jalen Young, and Griffith hustles back to block Young's attempted shot. It'll be Highlander ball, baseline right side extended as Zoe Terry triggers for the Lady Highlanders. Needing help, Coming outside, the ball's deflected. That's Lawson with it. Turns, launches a three, in and out, no good. Ball's batted around. Young comes up with it. Her shot partially blocked. South Doyle the other way after their rebound. Cross court. That's Conkin. Conkin's shot is blocked by Mora. Young has it. The lead pass comes out to Mora. Up off the glass. It won't go. Griffin is back. Has the rebound the other way for South Doyle. Her pass ahead. Goes inside. Might have walked with it. Blocked by Woodward. Second try up and in by Michaela Wilkerson. And the last time out by Coach David Scott with South Doyle. He took it as the Lady Highlanders have a 47-36 lead over the visiting South Doyle Lady Cherokees. Been a good game. Both teams have made their runs. Here in the fourth quarter, each team has scored 5 points. It was 42-31 to start the fourth. It's now 47-36. So the game just swaying back and forth by a basket here and then answered by the other team. Boys will be coming up next, and as I said, you got great athletes on both sides tonight. South Doyle brings in a couple of football players, especially Division I bound Sean Gary on their basketball team. The running back, I don't know, had another 1,500-yard season on the football field or more. Lady Highlanders 47, South Doyle 36. Highlander basketball needing to go the length of the floor. This will be Woodward to inbound the ball. Gets it into Lawson. Lawson back to Woodward. Put it on the floor, needs help. Clears two defenders, picks up the dribble over to Young. Ahead it goes to Terry, inside, underneath the basket. Steps back and banks it off the glass. Zoe Terry. Nice assist to get the ball to her. 49-36. Lady Highlanders, the jumper outside, won't go. Jalen Young has the rebound. Her pass comes back outside, stolen by Griffith as she drives in. Her shot attempt is no good, but Jalen Young got a hand on the ball or the arm, and Jalen picks up her third personal foul. The Highlanders have more than 10 team fouls, so any foul they commit, South Doyle going to the line for the automatic double bonus. This would be Griffith shooting the first of her 2 free throws. That one is no good. Still 49-36. 2 minutes, 41 seconds left in the girls' game. Second free throw, good by Griffin. 49-37. A lob ahead. Moore slows the tempo down in the front court. Now Brittany backs out to midcourt. Gives it up to Julie Lawson, left wing, down to Terry. Terry needs help. Ball comes back outside to Moore. Over to Young. She wants to drive with the ball, now lobs it back outside Moore. Highlanders holding and working on the clock right now. Lawson from the right wing. Inside it goes to Young. Tries to float a little pass inside to Woodward. And when you're doing a good job of it, ladies, there's still no need to press and push. On the turnover, possession going back to South Doyle. The clock will reach 2 minutes now left in the game. The long three-point jumper outside is no good. Rebound, fighting for it. It went off of who? The South Doyle player. It was Jalen Young fighting Wilkerson for the ball. Now Julie Lawson comes in, replacing Jalen Young. Full court pressure again employed by South Doyle. The entry pass comes into Lawson. Has it deflected away from her into the Highlander student section. It'll be Highlander ball as Adeline Woodward will inbound once again. In the backcourt, it goes to Mora. Drives straight down the middle of the court, kicks a pass ahead. The jumper from the left side, Lawson, is no good. The rebound inside to Allen, couldn't hold on to it. Stripped away. The Lady Keys going the other way. The ball deflected, it went out of bounds, and I guess the referee is going to give the ball to the Lady Highlanders. Didn't really see any indication of that, but it will be Lady Highlander basketball. Back court. Lawson with it. Back to Woodward. Straight down the middle of the court. Picks up her dribble now. Needs help. Ball's deflected. It's on the floor. Comes back to Woodward. Eluded a couple of defenders, shovels a pass ahead. Coach Wright calls a timeout. Let's join the teams during this break. Lady Highlanders 49, South Doyle 37, 1 minute 25 seconds to go in the game, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Coach Jake Wright just taking his next to last timeout. He's got one more timeout remaining. South Doyle has no timeouts left. It would be Lady Highlander basketball in front of the scorer's table on our end of the court. Mora outside, guarded by Griffith. Dribbles left around her. Drives in, cut off, dribbles back outside. Now the lob goes into Woodward. Forces a jumper inside off the paint. Shot is no good. South Doyle the rebound. They run quickly ahead. The pass goes to Griffith. Drives in. Reversing layup is no good. Lawson, that's Lou Allen with the rebound. Ahead to Mora. Mora then turns, dribbles the ball off her foot out of bounds. Turnover with 57 seconds remaining. Lady Highlanders 49, South Doyle 37. Long pass out on the right wing. Ball comes back outside. Now they work it over to Wade. Gave it up to Wilkerson. Wilkerson drives in. Her pass deflected, taken out of the air by the Highlanders as Woodward finally controlled the ball. This will be Jalen Young who came back in on that timeout to handle the ball. Lobs it back. Behind her, that'll be Lawson. Picks up her dribble, needs help into Woodward. Couple of dribbles, back outside midcourt. It goes to Morrow. Down to Lou Allen, right side, back out to Morrow. Lawson blatantly pushed right there as Penner trying to pick up the foul. That will send Lady Highlander Julie Lawson to the foul line to shoot 1+1. Lady Highlanders 49, South Doyle Lady Cherokees 37. First free throw, rattles, drops in for Julie. She'll get her bonus throw. (50-37). Now make it 51-37 as Julie makes the pair. Some token pressure in the backcourt. The ball ahead for South Doyle. They keep it outside. Griffith ends up with it. To the left side, driving along the baseline, and a foul with 8 seconds to go as Annaline Woodward, I believe, has just picked up her 5th personal foul and DQ'd from the game. All 5 of those fouls coming in the second half. For the Highlanders, it'll be Riley Price entering, replacing Annaline, who's had a really good game. 10 points in the game, 2 for 3 at the foul line, and a whole bunch of defensive rebounds. The first free throw is no good by Goddard. Goddard now 0 for 5 at the foul line. I didn't jinx her. I guess I brought her good luck on that. 51-38. The Highlanders with the advantage, just needing to hold the ball for the final seconds as Price picks up the dribble. And there's a late trip, no call. The game is over with. Lady Highlanders win 51-38 over the South Doyle Lady Cherokees. Most importantly for the Lady Highlanders, I'll have to go back and look. I know that's our first 2-game win streak of the season, and I'll have to go back to last year and check on win streaks, and I'll do that before our next game on Friday. But the Lady Highlanders, with the victory tonight, improved their overall record to 4 wins and against 6 losses. Non-district game between them and South Doyle tonight. So congratulations to the Lady Highlanders, the 51-38 victory over the visiting Lady Cherokees of South Doyle. So with that, I'm going to talk about the game. I'm going to have the inter-game scoring and more when we come back between games for our Lady Highlander post-game wrap-up. Right now, we'll take this extended break as we add up our scoring and then get back here to Highlander Gym as the boys will be warming up shortly.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Forget the bucket, stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Oh, I guess we're back after the commercial break right now. Just studying my notes here, looking around. At the final score in the girls' game, as our Lady Highlanders pick up their fourth victory on the season, defeating the South Doyle Lady Cherokees 51-38. Lady Highlanders had just a really good, smooth, crisp first half, building a 34-18 lead. In South Doyle, they come back, outscoring the Lady Highlanders 13-8 in the third period. That cut into the Highlander lead. It was 42-31 to start the fourth quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, the Highlanders do outscore South Doyle 9-7 to pick up the 51-38 13-point victory. In the second half, South Doyle actually outscored the Lady Highlanders 20-17. So they built the momentum in the first half, didn't keep up with it. Like I say, 34 points in the first half, but only 17 in the second half. Let's take a look at our end-of-the-game scoring summary. We start with the South Doyle Lady Cherokees. As Skylar Burgess, 2 points, both at the foul line. Chloe Wade, 2 points, 2 of 3 at the foul line. Michaela Wilkerson, 7 points, 1 of 6 at the foul line. Bailey Conkin, 7 points, 1 made 3-point shot, and 2 for 2 at the foul line. Triana Griffin at 18 points, 2 made 3-point shots, 4 for 5 at the foul line. DK Capana with 1 point. Reese Goddard with 1 point. She was 1 of 6 at the foul line. And Faith Penner did not score, 0 for 1 at the foul line. 38 total points for South Doyle. 3 made 3-point shots. In the second half, they were 8 of 19 at the foul line. And for the game, 13 of 27. That's a big part of the story right there. It could have been a closer game if they had even made 55% of their free throws. Now we look at the Lady Highlanders, who had just a really strong performance out of several different players tonight. The scoring goes as such. Julie Llewellyn did not score in tonight's game. Jalen Young finishes with 7 points. She was 3 for 4 at the foul line. Julie Lawson had a made three-pointer, 2 for 2 at the foul line, 7 total points. Brittany Mora also had a three-pointer for the Lady Highlanders, 2 for 5 at the foul line, 11 points. Annaline Woodworth with 10 points, 2 for 3 at the foul line. Zoe Terry with 8 points. Rachel Garrett with 8 points. She was 0 for 1 at the line. And late in the game, Riley Price played and did not score. 51 points for the Lady Highlanders. 2 made three-point shots. For the Lady Highlanders in the second half, good number here. They make 7 of their 9 free throws. And for the game, overall good free throw shooting. They convert 9 of 14 free throws. So our congratulations to the Lady Highlanders picking up their 4th win of the season. They are 4 wins against 6 losses. 1-0 in District 4, but this was a non-district game. The next district game will come this Friday night as the Lady Highlanders will play host to Anderson County and the Lady Mavericks here at Highlander Gym on Friday night. Let's step aside. We'll take another extended break. When we come back after the break, we'll start getting you ready for the boys matchup to follow between our Scott Highlanders and the South Doyle Cherokees.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Highlander Gym, and reminder, you can follow Highlander basketball all season long on the games that we broadcast, live video, live audio, most of the time live video, and you can follow us on the IH Sports Network. Also live on Facebook, also live on YouTube. The Highlanders playing host to the South Doyle Cherokees tonight. South Doyle comes in with a pretty good boys team. Overall on the season so far, there are 6 wins against no losses. They have 6 seniors. And I guess that's sort of the way I measure boys basketball teams. When they end up with 4, 5, 6 seniors, I figure that group's been together X number of years from middle school on, and therefore they have a good team, and I think that's one of the keys for South Doyle. Meanwhile, the Highlanders, we're no slouch. We've got 4 seniors on our team. All 4 of them start for the Highlanders. And we're playing pretty good basketball until we went down to Halls on Friday night, and the Halls with that very tight, aggressive, physical man-to-man just manhandled the Highlanders, and on 2 or 3 occasions went on some runs, got the Highlanders in a little bit of a trouble right there. And thinking back on that game from the other night, The most important thing that I got out of it was a Twitter post from Trey Moore's brother, Austin. Went something like this. He said, best things that happened today, number one, my mother getting ejected from Trey's game. Number two, the Lady Highlanders win. Number three, my mother getting ejected from Trey's game. So Austin picking at Trey more than just a little bit, and certainly picking at his mother the other night for that basic ejection there. Trying to see if I can figure out which one to look at right here. In terms of South Doyle, I think this is the one I want to look at right here to get the starters. So I'll have those starters for us when we get ready to play. But the Highlanders, 7-1. Well, everybody knows Trey Moore and what he's working at, close to 2,300 points. Another senior I want to mention is Luke West. Luke has 730, 740 points, so it's very well conceivable that he can be a 1,000-point scorer this season for the Highlanders before his career is over with. And going back to South Young just a little bit, we know that they're a good team, they're very athletic. They also have Sean Gary, a Division I football signee coming out of South Doyle, playing for head coach Clark Duncan. So he's an athlete not in their starting lineup, but I'm quite well sure that he will play in tonight's basketball contest. Highlanders playing host to the South Doyle Cherokees. Let's go ahead and take another break here. Let's take this about 90 seconds. When we come back after these messages, we'll get you ready for the boys' starting lineups, that and more when we return to Scott High after the break.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
As the boys' teams complete their warm-up, we're just moments away from the start of tonight's boys' contest. Our Highlanders hosting the South Doyle Cherokees. Three-man officiating crew. The Highlanders in their home white uniforms. South Doyle in a road black with red numerals on it. The Highlander basket in the first half will be to our right as you look at your television screen, and the South Doyle basket to the left. Now the starters for South Doyle. Number 2 is Jatori Newton. Number 3 is Aiden Roten. Number 10 is Parker Williams. Number 13 is Nolan Brang. Number 21, Quentin Carr. South Doyle coached by Ryan Moss. Now for the Highlanders, coached by Jordan Jeffers, assisted by Derek Boshears and Grant Markham. The Highlanders 7-1, 0-1 in District 4. And we've got to get everybody in the right frame so the right music can start here, so the Highlanders can get their starting lineup announced.
For your Highlanders, number 22, Gray Todd.
The start number 24 is Gray Todd.
Number 1, Scott
Number 1 will be Scott Jeffers. Number 5 will be Dalton Pruitt. Number 12 is Luke West. Number 22, Trey Moore, rounds out the starting 5 for Coach Jeffers. You see that definite 3-guard look in Dalton Pruitt, Luke West, and Scott Jeffers, even though you throw Trey Moore in that mix also. Coach starting a smaller and probably a little quicker lineup here. I see he obviously expects South Doyle to come out with the quickness that we know that they have. Going into center circle to jump up for the Highlanders will be Gray Todd, the junior. Did not mention Dalton Pruitt is a senior, Luke West is a senior, Trey Moore is a senior, Scott Jeffers a junior, Todd a junior, and the other senior for the Highlanders is Braden Brummett. Todd in center circle to jump up with Aiden Roughton. That's R-A-U-T-O-N, Roughton. The tip is up. It's going to be controlled by South Doyle. In the backcourt, Jatori Newton wearing number 2. Highlanders open in a man-to-man. Newton comes to the left side, lost the dribble, picks it back up. Now this will be Carr as he drives in. And I guess that he stepped on the sideline. Turnover with possession going to the Highlanders. Full court man-to-man press employed by South Doyle. Entry pass in the backcourt to Luke West. Luke handles it himself, crosses midcourt with the basketball. Over to Pruitt. Now top of the key, it goes to Todd. Todd will hand back to West. His three-pointer, bang. Luke West with a 3 right off the bat. Highlanders with the early lead, 3-zip. Driving in all the way to the hole and the layup off the right glass, Quentin Carr. 1-point Highlander lead. We've got the basketball. Scott Jeffers with the ball. Deep left side. Dribbles right. A little hand back to West. West from the top of the key over to Pruitt. Coming back outside. Wanted to get the ball to Gray Todd. The pass was wide of him. It goes out of bounds. First turnover of the game by the not by the ladies, but the Highlanders. Waiting on the officials to put the ball in play as they do now. Again, this is Newton handling the basketball for the Cherokees. Dribbles to the left wing. Jeffers on him man-to-man. Kicks the ball down in the left corner. They look for a cutter inside and nothing there. It's Carr back outside with the basketball. He lets Newton reset. Down in the corner, driving in, that's Bryan. Dribbles back out. Newton will drive to the foul line, backs Jeffers in, cannot get a shot off. Back outside rope. Picks up his dribble, back to Newton. And we've got a little pump action foul. Luke West picks up the foul on the head fake by the South Doyle defender. Not sure Luke got much of a hand check on him, but he threw his head back and the official thought so. The jumper out of the right corner, no good. The rebound, West. Highlanders have the ball, looking to push it ahead in the front court to Jeffers, back outside West. West over to Todd. Todd drives right. Jeffers outside now to Trey Moore. Over to Pruitt, a little give and go. And as he goes in, Moore misses the layup but draws the personal foul. The foul will be on Jatori Newton. Trey Moore goes to the foul line. He's there for 2 free throw opportunities. A 3-2 Highlander lead. And the first toss in and out, no good. Trey with his second opportunity. This toss up, and nothing but net on that one. It's a 4-2 Highlander game. No pressure in the backcourt by the Highlanders. They'll settle into a half-court man-to-man. Jeffers at the top of the key. Picks up Newton. Forces him to back out with the ball. Over to Rutan. He drives in, may have traveled with it. Down in the corner, the three-point try is no good. And the ball went off the leg or foot of Scott Jeffers. A subdued Highlander crowd here tonight. Good Highlander crowd, but they're quite subdued in terms of noise-wise. Driving in, that's Carr. Did he travel? Yes, he did. Turnover by Carr. Possession going back to our Highlanders. We lead 4-2, 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Entry pass comes into Luke West. Everybody else clears to the front court. Luke guarded. Man-to-man there by Nolan Brain. Ball comes back outside, quickly whipping around the perimeter. This is Jeffers going in, shovels it back outside West. He'll try a three. The three no good. And coming down with a rebound, South Doyle. They'll kick it into the front court, driving all the way in to the basket. That'll be Newton. A 4-4 basketball game. Highlanders 4, the Cherokees 4. West picks up the dribble to Jeffers down in the right corner. Needs some help as he picks up his dribble. Pass along the baseline goes into Trey. Up off the glass, good. Posting up that time was Trey Moore. And the Highlanders able to get the ball to him to give the Highlanders the 2-point lead once again. Coach Jeffers up here earlier this evening said, we're going to try posting Trey up a little bit more tonight. We'll see how the game progresses and if we're actually able to do that. Roten with the ball. Back outside the car. He picks up his dribble, finds Roten breaking through the paint, and trailing, that'll be Gray Todd picking up the reach foul. Second personal foul against the Highlanders. From the left baseline, the Cherokees try to get the ball in. They do to the left corner. Back outside, Carr at midcourt. A little jump stop. The pass comes back to the left wing, and Quentin Carr, a three-pointer. 6. That puts the Cherokees on top 7-6. Hunters have trouble with the basketball against the Cherokee pressure. Little handoff goes to Jeffers. Now Todd, top of the key. He wants to drive, tried to do a backdoor cut, nobody there. Now this will be Pruitt. He has a drive. He's going to be body bumped and pushed. The foul against South Doyle will be on. It'll be on Quentin Carr, his first. And now subbing in for South Doyle, this will be number 5. That is Sean Gary checking in. He replaces Nolan Brain. Highlander ball, baseline left side. Mora to trigger in for the Highlanders. Tries to get it in to someone. And a 5-second. Very quick 5-second call, but nevertheless it's a violation. Turnover. Possession now going back to South Doyle. They have the lead 7-6 over our Highlanders. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Does it seem like it's a slow-scoring game? It is a slow-scoring game. Newton with the ball. Has the screen, gives it up to Carr, steps back, his three is good. Carr with 2 consecutive three-pointers for South Doyle, and suddenly they have a 10-6 lead over our Highlanders. Todd, top of the key. Little handoff to Jeffers. Takes it all the way into the paint with the left hand up off the glass. It's no good. South Doyle out with it. They have a 2-on-3 fast break. This is Carr. Drives into the paint. Flashes the pass inside to Gary. Turns, spins. Up off the glass. Good, Sean Gary. And it's a 10-6 lead. 12-6 lead, South Doyle. Moore with the basketball. Cut off on his dribble. Backs to midcourt. 5-second count is on. Braces off of that. Soft 15-foot turnarounder from the left elbow is no good. 2.5 minutes remaining first quarter. Quinn, top of the key, has that opening. Slices all the way in. Blocked by Moore. Ball comes out to West. Luke quickly front court. Slows the break. They work it all the way over to Moore. Down in the corner, Jeffers. His three, bang, stop Jeffers out of the left corner. The junior getting a chance to start tonight. He makes it a 3-point game. South Doyle 12, Highlanders 9. Highlanders trying to get a stop inside of 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Driving in, that's Newton. Newton running floater is no good. Jeffers the rebound for the Highlanders. He'll pull it down, kicks the lead pass ahead to Pruitt. Pruitt back to outside West. He turns, stops, long three. That is off the iron, no good. That was Gary with the rebound. South Doyle with the ball. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Quinn holds the ball. Finally will give it up to Roten outside. Roten stands outside with the ball. Finally gives it up to Carr. 1:12 to go first quarter. Carr with a screen, dribbles the ball. Lost it, picked up by Jeffers. Scott in the middle. Now over to Moore. Moore deep on the left side. Cross-court pass, it comes to West. From the right corner, he dribbles back outside. Over to Moore. Turns, squares, long three-pointer, bang, Trey Moore. His 6th point of the quarter, and we're all tied at 12. No panic shown by the Highlanders as they got down by 6 points and come right back to tied at 12. Along the baseline, West steps in front of the pass, has the steal. He'll go coast to coast with it and draws the foul on the layup. Shot was blocked, but Luke will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Aiden Rotten with the foul, and Luke West. They call a foul on Newton that time. Luke West shooting a pair of free throws. The first is good. 4 points for Luke in the first quarter. Now for the Highlanders, Brady Strunk enters, replacing Gray Todd. Also a sub in for South Doyle. Second free throw, Luke rattles, rolls, and falls through for him. Making 2 of 2. It's a 14-12 Highlander lead. Clock running down, 25 seconds left in the first. Long three-point try outside. That was good by Roten. South Doyle on top by 1, 15-14. The Highlanders inside, the running layup was Luke West. Highlanders jump back up by 1. 3 seconds to go. Driving in Roten. And did they get the shot off in time? They did not, being South Doyle. After 1 quarter of play, our home team Highlanders with a 16-15 lead over the visiting South Doyle Cherokees. 16-15. Our score at the end of the first quarter. We'll step aside for this break, and when we come back, second quarter action from Highlander Gym.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
We'll begin the second quarter as I scan the floor. Dalton Pruitt, Luke West, Brady Strunk, Scott Jeffers, and Trey Moore come back for the Highlanders. It will be our basketball to start the second quarter, leading 16-15 after 1. Luke West to inbound the basketball. It comes into Moore out near midcourt. Looks to the left, gets the ball to West in the left corner. He'll dribble back outside. 5-second count is on. Looks to me like it's broke. Now over to Pruitt. Pruitt back to West again on the left wing. Has a screen from Strunk. Quick pass goes to the right corner. Now the ball goes inside, intended for Strunk. Deflected away. Quick flash pass goes inside. Brady couldn't get the ball to go. Fighting for it. It's on the floor. Brady still fighting. The ball comes out. It's still on the floor. South Doyle comes up with it. Now Scott Jeffers comes up with it, and the Highlanders ask for a timeout. Instead, the officials say jump ball. The possession arrow in favor of the South Doyle Cherokees. They'll get possession of the basketball. Highlanders will go, looks like full court man-to-man. Driving left, the ball goes down in the corner. That is Roten with the ball. His shot inside is no good. Gets it back and lays it up off the glass. Aiden Roten. South Doyle on top now at 17-15. I'm sorry, 17-16. Moore with the ball out on the right wing. Over to West with a pump fake. Wants to drive, cut off. Now to Jeffers. He starts to drive, himself cut off. Now he passes into the drive into the paint. And they're going to call the charge on Trey Moore. His layup is no good. And on Trey, that'll be his second personal foul as the baseline official calls the foul. Now the Highlander student section. I mentioned there in the first quarter, I thought the whole gym was a little quiet, but our Highlander student section is now up. Right over there by Mr. Carroll. South Doyle ball. Pass out on the wing. It went to Carr, and he steps on the inline as he lost his, or sideline as he lost his balance in front of the Highlander bench. Jeffers inbounds it to Mara. Coming up to play him man-to-man will be Quentin Carr. Over to Pruitt. Pruitt bounce pass to Strunk. A little give and go. Off the roll action. Now to Jeffers. Lost the ball. Picks it back up. West wants to drive instead to Strunk. Strunk has an opening. Dribble the ball off the leg. And South Doyle comes up with that's Carr going down. He takes the ball deep into the pocket right there and draws the personal foul. Foul on Scott Jeffers. 14th foul against the Highlanders. And Quentin Carr goes to the foul line to shoot the first free throws for the visiting South Doyle Cherokees. The first one is good. South Doyle with a 2-point lead now, 18-6. 16 rather. Sky Babb checking in for the Highlanders, replacing, I believe, Scott Jeffers. And Quentin Carr with his second free throw. It's no good. Gary the rebound, and he got Trey Moore up in the air on the pump fake. It's no shot on that, but I'm going to tell you the biggest thing that happened right there, Trey Moore just picked up his third personal foul. It will be South Doyle ball. They kick it in all the way to the right corner. Need help. They get it down on the post right side, and an offensive foul, hooking. They'll call that on Gary as he tried to work his way around the defender and picks up that offensive foul. Highlander ball. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left in the first half. Highlanders need a little help as Pruitt comes back. He'll handle the ball. Stops the break at midcourt. Down to Babb, now to Jeffers. Over to West. Bounce pass, it goes into Mark. Little hand back, it goes to West. Has to regain the dribble. The Highlanders will reset the offense. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. West, deep left side. Has a screen from Moore. Kicks the pass down in the corner. That's Sky Babb. His three out of the right corner is no good. Rebound. It'll be Carr the other way for South Doyle. Outside Silas Webster, number 1 on the floor now for South Doyle. Driving in the paint. They shuffle a pass inside. Breaking down the right side will be Sean Gary. He has a layup, and it's a 20-16 South Doyle advantage. Lead pass up the left side. It goes to Scott Jeffers. Jeffers picks up the dribble to West. West to Mara from the high post. Steps back. 16-foot jumper is no good. Fighting for the rebound. The Cherokees come up with a long lead pass. Deflected by Mora just inside midcourt. Deflecting it out of bounds. It will be Cherokee basketball. Beside the scorer's table next to the Highlander bench. The Highlanders still stay man-to-man. Carr will handle the basketball for South Doyle. He's their leading scorer with 9 points. Driving around 2 defenders, backing back out, Nolan Bryan. Kicks it outside to Webster as he tries to drive. There'll be a holding foul there on Sky Babb, maybe. It is on Sky. 16 foul against the Highlanders with 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the first half. Cherokees basketball from the right baseline. The inbound it to Carr. Has to save it and does reset the South Doyle offense. Brang with the ball over to Carr. Carr deep on the right wing. They swing it quickly left side, back on the right side, down in the right corner. Highlanders in the zone now. The pass deflected. It's stolen by Sky Bath. Sky drives up the right side, deflected out of bounds on his drive to the basket. It's a 4-point lead for South Doyle. It's Highlander basketball. From the baseline left side is Scott Jefferson with trigger for the Highlanders. South Doyle 20, Highlander 16. The lob in went to Mark. Back outside he comes with it to Pruitt. As he drives, the reach-in foul from the side. I believe they'll call it on Webster, and he does pick up the foul. On South Doyle, that'll be their 5th team foul. Now Gray Todd coming back on the floor for the Highlanders, replacing Sky Babb. Jeffers. In the pass goes into Moore along the left baseline, just shoots the jumper over Carr that time, and Trey pulls the Highlanders to within 1, and the Highlanders take a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll join the teams during this break. Our score as we go to break. The visitors, South Doyle Cherokees 20, our home team, Scott Highlanders 18.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Coach Jeffers used his first timeout of the game. As South Doyle has the basketball coming back from that timeout. The ball deflected. Pruitt goes up, deflects the pass intended for Carr. It'll be South Doyle ball, right side front court, close to the right corner. Highlanders man-to-man coming back from the timeout. I think we've been in a man for several minutes now. Outside with the basketball, this is Nolan Brain guarded by West. Over to Carr on the right wing. He's guarded by Pruitt. Back outside, that was Roughton driving with the basketball. A couple of them big pro steps that time as he is able to pick up his 7th point, and that gives South Doyle the 22-18 advantage. Jeffers over to Luke West. West to Pruitt. Pruitt drives in the paint. Back to Strunk. Over to West, left side. He'll drive along the baseline, needs help. Dumps it outside to Pruitt in the corner. Now over to Todd. Todd runs a little bit of a weave with it. Back to West. As he turns, he spins, forces up a 15-foot jumper. Won't go. Dalton Pruitt almost got the tip back in. And Dalton, smallest player on the floor, but, man, he jumps well. I always say that about him. Highlanders unable to take advantage of that opportunity. On the floor, Brady Strunk, Scott Jeffers, Dalton Pruitt, Gray Todd, and Luke West. And there's a name missing there. You'll be able to figure it out. This is rarely ever out of the game. South Doyle, the pull-up jumper off the right wing is no good. Ball's tipped around. I guess it last touched off of a Highlander inside. Excuse me, baseline official gives the ball to South Doyle. From their left baseline, the quick pass comes into Carr, left corner. Guarded by Strunk. Outside to Gary. Now directing the traffic there is Brain. Oh, no, somebody else. Brain ends up with the ball as Williams directing the show. The ball back to Brang inside the foul line. Bounce pass into the left corner. Roten came out with it. They work the perimeter again. Highlanders 2-3 zone. This is Roten with it. Drives in, kicks it back to the left corner. It's Carr with a three. His third three of the first half. The South Doyle Cherokees 25, Highlanders 18. Luke West, the pass, the three-point shot up. It's in the air, won't go. South Doyle the rebound. Long pass ahead from the right corner. The three, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Controlled by Todd. Shovels the pass over to Pruitt. Pruitt shovels it inside to Strunk as he drives in, draws the foul, and yes, count it. Brady Strunk with a three-point opportunity. _20th point for the Highlanders as Brady Strunk goes to the foul line and makes the free throw. Good job, Mr. Strunk. Highlanders 21, South Doyle 25. 4-point lead for the Cherokees. They with possession of the basketball. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go in the first half. Carr has it, posting up Pruitt. Drives into the paint, turns, spins, got a shot off. No good, long rebound, comes back outside. Gary comes down with it, shovels it over. Now South Doyle resetting their offense. Goes to Carr, driving along the baseline and coming over Brady Strunk. Thought Carr was going to run over the top of him, but Carr sort of turned his body outside. Brady turned into him. First personal foul on Brady Strunk. 1+1 for Quentin Carr. Toss up, no good. Rebound, Gray Top. Little give and go. That's Todd deep into the paint. Turns around with that left hand. That little baby hook was no good. South Doyle the other way. Clock is not running. Outside Roten. Roten with the ball. Kicks it over on the right side. Finally the clock was running then. Inside back to Roten. Comes back and with a pump fake he got Brady Strunk in the air. 2 quick fouls now on Brady Strunk. And for South Doyle, Aiden Roten goes to the free throw line. Only the second South Doyle player to shoot free throws in the first half. 37 seconds remaining. South Doyle 25, Highlanders 21. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our first half scoring summary, and somewhere along the way we'll get Lady Highlander and Coach Jake Wright in here. First free throw by Roten was good. Now checking back in, Trey Moore replacing Brady Strunk. 37 seconds remaining first half. 26-21. South Doyle. Second free throw also good, and they'll make it 27-21 as Roten makes both free throws. Highlander ball. South Doyle, they extend their defense. It's basically, they're going back into what is a half-court man-to-man. Jeffers back to West, has an opening, drives in, dumps it outside in the left corner, Pruitt. Back outside it comes to Todd. He wants to drive, needs help. Over to Pruitt. Wants to drive around his defender, ran into a wall right there, and they're going to send Dalton Pruitt to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Call a foul on South Doyle's Sean Gary. That'll be his second. Dalton for a pair of free throws. The first one rattles and then drops in for him. 27-22. Highlanders trailing by 5, and Dalton Pruitt trying to cut it to 4. The two scoreboards are not synced as far as the time is concerned, and I'm waiting to see if the referees are going to stop play long enough that we can sync the two scoreboards. Apparently not. So I don't know which scoreboard they're going by with the official time. One has 26 seconds, one has 16 seconds. And I still don't know which scoreboard they're going to go by. The official is not very clear. Dalton Pruitt with his second free throw. That I do know. This one, yes, good by Dalton. 27-23. 14 seconds to go as one scoreboard is running, the other one not. Now 10 seconds for South Doyle. Outside, Newton wants to drive down the left side. Layup block from behind. The Highlanders have it. Trey Moore launches from midcourt. Drew iron. It would not go. So at halftime, it'll be the visitors from South Doyle High School with a lead over our Highlanders at 27-23. 27-23, our halftime score as South Doyle outscoring the Highlanders in that second quarter by a 12-7 margin. So the Highlanders having trouble finding offense. We'll see what adjustments that Coach Jeffers will be able to make at halftime. Meanwhile, all we're going to do is take you back to our IH Sports Network studios for these messages from tonight's sponsors of high school basketball. When we come back, we'll look at the first half scoring summary and more from Highlander Gym.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Back at Highlander Gym, halftime in the boys contest where the visiting South Doyle Cherokees lead our Scott Highlanders at halftime. Our score is South Doyle 27, Highlanders 23. We look at the first half scoring for South Doyle. Webster Play did not score. Jatori Newton with 2 points. Aiden Rutan with 9 points. He made 3-pointer, 2 for 2 at the foul line. Sean Gary with 4 points, and Quentin Carr with 12 points. 3 made 3-point shots, 1 of 3 at the foul line, 27 points. 4 made 3-pointers for South Doyle, 3 for 5 at the foul line. Now for the Highlanders, Dalton Pruitt with 2 points, both at the foul line. He's 2 for 2. Luke West with 7 points. They made 3-pointer, 2 for 2 at the foul line. Trey Moore with 8 points and made 3-point shot, and 1 of 2 at the foul line. Gray Todd did not score in the first half. Scott Jeffers, he made 3-pointer, has 3 points. Brady Strunk, 3 points, 1 of 1 at the foul line. Sky Babb Play did not score for the Highlanders. 23 total points, 3 made 3-point shots, 6 of 7 in the first half for the Highlanders at the foul line. Joined now by Lady Highlander head coach Jake Wright. Coach Wright, congratulations to the Lady Highlanders tonight. 2-game win streak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very proud of them.
Very proud. Lady Highlanders, it looked like they were in cruise control in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
They looked confident.
Yes, sir.
They controlled the tempo of the game. Yes, they eliminated turnovers. They worked the boards very well.
Yes, sir.
And there was some confidence out there shooting the ball from the players tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, for us, it's 2 games back-to-back in the 50s,
right,
which is a big emphasis for us. If we can get to the 50s, we can win some games. Once again, our defense just creates so much for us. I mean, South Doyle is a very good team with some very good players.
Right.
Tatiana or Trayana. She's a phenomenal player.
Yes, she is.
Offensively, she can do so much. She creates so much for them. I was very impressed with her, but I thought we did a great job of taking her out of the game. This game is so important for us because it prepares us for our district matchups because we're going to see some really good district players. But once again, I'm proud of all 21 of my kids. They did a great job from top to bottom. I looked at our score, and it was pretty even. 11, 10, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6, around that. If we can do that every night, we're a tough out. I think we had Brittany getting her first double-double of her career tonight with points and rebounds, which is huge. And then, Jalen Young continues to give us great things, and I'm excited for her. I think her best ball is ahead of her. Annaline woke up in the first quarter. We got to keep her going throughout the game.
She was a monster on the boards tonight.
Oh, my gosh. We controlled the boards great tonight. It's just stuff we're going to have to rely on. And, like my college coach told us at Halls, we're tough. We're tough. We got to be tough every night. And I thought tonight we followed it up with being a tough team for 32-plus minutes. And once again, I'm proud of every one of them. I thought they did a great job. I thought Rachel Garrett came in and gave us great minutes, a little more than probably she should have because of Elena's dealing with some knee issues right now. Hopefully she'll be back by Friday, ready to go. But they did a great job of stepping in, ready to take the minutes up and ready to compete. Just once again, I think our first group does a great job for us in the first quarter, and then when we bring that second group in, they start eating people alive defensively, and I think that gives us a really good chance. And it's all about them girls. They're doing a great job. They're getting better every day, and I'm very proud of them.
They sure are. And we talk about the scoring top to bottom out there. It's not about how many points. It's the fact that you're spreading out the scoring. You're able to. Now we're finding players that's getting that 8, 10, 12, 14 points a game.
Yes, sir.
Each and every game. And as I said, the first half, I've seen all but 2 of your games this year, and that first half, best basketball I've seen.
Yes, sir.
We fell somewhere. We folded through the third quarter, I think.
Yes. I think we got a little not comfortable, but pretty close to it in the third and kind of relaxed a little too much. But for a young team trying to learn how to win games, it's going to be the battle. Mm-hmm. And, we just got to learn to eliminate those third quarters. We came back the fourth, outscored them 9-7 in the fourth. We got to cut out these quarters where we kind of get a little lackadaisical with it. We turn the ball over a little more. And if we can eliminate those for the most part, we're going to be okay. Yeah. And I'm excited. I think this team is going to continue to grow and get better and better. It's awesome to get back-to-back wins against 2 Knoxville schools. That says a lot. Our improvement and our culture. It's growing. All 21 are bought in right now. They're fighting for each other. They're cheering for each other, and it's just awesome to watch as a coach. When we make a bucket and I'm getting bumped by 20 girls on the bench because they're going bananas, and for me, I'm excited. Like I told them before the Halls game, guys, I'm disappointed if we don't get a bench warning tonight. Sometimes we got to be that ecstatic, and they're flirting with it, and I love it. And we're bringing energy to this gym, and it's exciting to see the crowds that keep showing up, and they continue to get better and better. And I'm just going to plead with everybody. Friday, it's a huge game. Anderson County, rivalry game, a district game. We need this place packed out in red, and I think it's going to be an awesome game. And, I'm excited for it, and that's the awesome part of our culture. We're bringing these games back. We're getting excitement for these games, and I'm just begging and pleading for everybody in Scott County to get down to Highlander Gymnasium.
I'm excited for that because I foresee a 3-game win streak.
I hope so. I sure hope you're right.
I mean, I don't have no crystal ball, but I got this big orange thing right here, whatever it does.
Yes, sir.
It does something. It puts energy out here in the world like that. But,
absolutely.
Coach, I thought your team played well under control. I've got lots of adjectives I can use.
Yes, sir.
Under control there in the first half. Pushed things a little bit there in the fourth quarter. And
yes,
I could see the coach a little agitated there. Because when you got a lead and you get to the fourth quarter, the only thing you think about is how fast can that clock run?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And begging and pleading and praying that it runs a little bit faster. And, for us, we're just – right now we're so aggressive. It goes both ways for us. But I'd rather us be so aggressive it's that way than the other way. Because those first 5 games of the year, it was the other way.
Good teams play aggressive.
Yes, sir.
At any level of basketball and most sports, for that matter.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And if we can continue that, this team's going to keep improving. And, I think exciting things are coming.
Look forward to Friday night,
yes,
Coach.
Sir. Yes, sir.
As the Lady Highlanders will play the Anderson County Lady Mavericks on Friday night, our second district game on back-to-back Fridays. So we thank Coach Jake Rye for coming up to be with us this evening and to get his take on the girls' game. And you could tell that he enjoyed the game. He's very happy at the outcome, the prognosis of Lady Highlander basketball. But right now we turn our attention back to the court as our boys take the court to start the third quarter, trailing South Doyle 27-23. It will be Highlander basketball to start the third quarter. And the most important thing is we need to get momentum and we need to get a run going here early and just keep that flowing for the rest of the game. Scott Jeffers will inbound the ball to Trey Moore. Also on the floor will be Luke West, Gray Todd, and Dalton Pruitt. This is Moore. Wraparound pass along the baseline goes to Gray Todd. The assist Moore, the basket Gray Todd. It's a 27-25 basketball game. Highlanders trailing by 2 now with some full court pressure on their own. This is Carr, a little bit of a body bump push off.